Yeah, I can't remember what happens after this. Let's see what's down this way. Alright. Can't do anything with that yet. Come on, hitbox. Work with me. Alright, that was an item that... I think those were limit bottles. I already had a full amount. Ugh. Again with the hitboxes.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
Get ready for anything.
Come on.
Overpower even indestructible evil.
There we go.
Holy power, come to me. Flickering blade fireball.
Stole it. Awesome.
This hottest land. Holy power, come to me. First, here comes a new spell.
Oh, we just heard it.
Good.
He said the thing. Yeah, who else says that? I think, it's pretty much a catchphrase that, I think Rita started it, the, blah blah blah. And it's pretty much a faster version of her, instead of saying the spell name, she just says that. And then she uses the spells faster. Later on in some of the other Tales series, they actually make another reference to it. I think it's Rinwell that says it. Another spellcaster in Tales of Arise. And, of course, it's another mimic.
Sorry, but
I think Magilu also says it too, I think. Magilu is the spellcaster for Tales of Berseria.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet the judgment upon the evil before me. Dragon Swarm! I'm using this.
There we go.
All right.
They know each other way too well.
All the money.
I can do even better than this.
Dragon mail for Yuri. Sweet. It's not bad actually. It's just a tiny bit less with the magic defense, but definitely a good increase with physical defense. Can I get the blue one, please? Because I want to run by you. Come on. Yeah, he's in the way. Oh. Come on. Come on, dude. Work with me. There we go. And, yep, missed it.
This one's strong. Don't just stand there whining.
I think that's one of my biggest complaints with this game is the hitbox is terrible for that ring. And that's really it. That's a tiny little, tiny frustration, I guess.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
And Judy with the level up. Alright, so I believe we're going to... Yeah, here we go. I'm going to get another cutscene.
Finally. Halfway up.
We're almost there, Raven. Almost. The final push.
If the air were a little more stable, I could get Baul down here.
Did somebody say air?
My consciousness. This is what it means to become a spirit. Oh, to think of all the things that were hidden from me.
Good morning, lass.
Guess she's awake.
So, would you still prefer to be called Chroma?
No, I am no longer the Antilocheia known as Chroma. You should give me a new name.
Well, how about Sylph? It means the binder of winds.
Sylph. Very well, that shall be my name.
Okay, Sylph. Nice to meet you. Again.
A pleasure to meet you too.
Sylph, would you tell us why Duke hates humans?
Very well. You know about the Great War, right?
Uh-huh.
There were Antilocheia who chose to live with humans, and those who chose to oppose them. The Great War was between humans who broke an ancient prohibition and the Antilocheia who opposed them.
And the war ended when the hero Duke won victory for the humans.
Duke's a hero?
Really?
That's one of the truths the Empire's hiding.
They glossed over it by spreading convenient little lies. It was simple but efficient.
Hattie?
Humans alone could not have won that war. Lucifer, the leader of the Antilocheia advocating living with humans, fought alongside them and granted them victory.
Oh.
Are you serious? Even I never heard that. But what does this have to do with Duke not trusting humans?
Lucifer was Duke's friend.
That's why.
Duke fought with Lucifer against the leader of the ones who opposed humans, and defeated him. However, once the war ended, the Empire feared Lucifer's power. They assaulted the injured Lucifer and took his life. He had promised Duke that he would merely watch, but it didn't matter.
No.
Now I get it. Anyone would stop trusting humans after that.
I had no idea that was going on during the war.
It must have been so hard on Duke.
But it doesn't matter how badly he was betrayed. He has no right to sacrifice every human life.
If you do not destroy the Autophagos before Duke, in the end, humanity will be destroyed. Hurry. I have calmed the winds. I believe Baul can reach you now.
Thank you, Sylph.
So the spirits are working out all right, but
Duke isn't.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I had forgotten about that. There was another Antilocheia that was actually friends with Duke, and the Empire decided to kill Lucifer. That's why Duke became extremely protective of the Antilocheia. Even more so. Alright. Call Baul. Yes, I will. Well, we're taking the easy route. Raven.
we managed to get the 4 elemental spirits.
Yeah. Now.
Yep, Estelle is now the Avatar.
We have to convert the world's Blastia cores to spirits.
Right.
If we could control the Autophagos with just those 4, then we wouldn't need the others.
That thing is not exactly something you want to take on lightly. We better make damn sure we're set. There's no second chance.
I know. Just by creating the spirits, we've already changed Terca Lumerays. Even if it is to save the world. We've been making these decisions all on our own. Now we're changing the lives of everyone in the world. That can't be just our decision.
Yeah, you're right.
If we can't get them to understand what we're trying to do, we're just as bad as Alexei. But we don't have time.
But we can still talk to the Imperial Knights and the guilds, right?
But if they don't approve of how we're doing things, we will become the great evil.
Oh, that's just too bad. That's definitely a sacrifice.
I can't stand by and watch the world be destroyed. Even if Duke manages to save the world his way, it doesn't mean anything if there's no one left to live in it. So I don't care if people call me evil. I will give up the Blastia to defeat the Autophagos. What are you going to do? If you want to get off, now's the time.
I'm going. My life belongs to brave Vesperia anyway.
Me too. Pharaoh and Bellius left it to us. And I don't like leaving things half-finished.
I know what it feels like to regret what you didn't do. If I stop now, I'll really regret it. Yeah, me too. I don't want to feel like that.
No matter what path I choose, I can take whatever happens. I've learned that on this journey.
And the people of the world will understand. They're strong enough to take a changing world.
Yeah. We do this today so we can laugh tomorrow. That's what I believe.
What are you gonna do, Patty?
Yeah, I was gonna say, notice how somebody has been really quiet.
It's obvious, isn't it? I'm coming too.
All right, everyone. Together until the end.
So let's get ready and then go talk to His Majesty Yoder and the people in the Union.
So what exactly do you need to get ready?
Leave it to me. I want to stop by a city somewhere. I need to pick up some stuff.
Just any city.
How about Port Nor? It's at the edge of Ilikia.
I want to find out what's happened at Emmead Hill since the road was blocked too. Let's go.
Yeah, so I think this opens up several different things that we could do right now. And that was a hint to one of them. But we will get there when we get there. Alright, what Sylph said.
Are you angry, Yuri?
Yeah, a little.
Is it about the events of Duke's past that Sylph shared with us?
So basically, Duke's doing what he's doing to clean up the mess made by an idiot. The whole thing is just so stupid.
Even though Duke and Lucifer were both fighting for humanity's sake, it's so sad.
Like the hero who shined so bright that people couldn't look at him and got scared.
The overwhelming power caused people to fear him.
It's all so stupid.
Yeah, very true. People fear what they don't understand. We've seen that in practically anything. Alright, so I'm going to head over to Kaput Nor, I guess. Alright, just automatically into a cutscene.
Is Baul doing alright? You sure he's not getting too tired?
No, he's fine, but he's uneasy.
What's wrong?
The apatheia within him isn't enough to undergo spirit conversion yet. But he knows that someday he will need to give up his current form and become a spirit.
Well, humans are all going to die sometime, but we don't spend every day worrying about it.
I imagine some people do.
Are you saying Baul is that weak?
He's far more delicate than you, Yuri.
Dying, in his case, isn't exactly death like we normally think of it, though, right?
But it does mean that his consciousness will disappear and be replaced by something new.
So it's basically a fear of the unknown. That part of it is actually not too different from us.
Yeah, because we
the other
have seen...
Intellicaia have accepted that they must become spirits. They feel it is their duty to maintain the stability of this planet.
Baul's got a mission of his own, though, doesn't he? I mean, what about his commitment to destroy all of the Hermes Blastia?
The determination necessary for destroying Blastia and becoming a spirit are very different. Baul still lacks the resolve to give up his identity as an Intellicaia.
I think lacking it is a lot healthier if you ask me, and I certainly understand.
He seems pleased that you understand him. Still, I worry about him going on like this.
Do you want him to become a spirit, Judy?
No, not in the least. But I wonder what the Intellicheia, what the spirits themselves must think.
Oh, we can talk to him. Or at least they'll talk to him.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. Baul and the spirits are communicating. Or something like that, but without using their voices. Yes.
What happened?
He says we shouldn't worry about him.
But what was all that?
The spirit said something to calm him down.
Maybe they told him how easy they've got it.
Yeah, probably. At any rate, it's impossible for him to become a spirit now.
They were going to have to go on depending on you until the journey's over, Baul.
He wants you to know you can count on him.
Yeah, because we've seen this throughout the entire game. It's like, they don't necessarily die, the Intellicheia. Because we've seen their essence pretty much turn into the Apatheia, so... It's not really death, it's more of a change than an absolute end. Alright, all four spirits.
Undine, Efreet, Gnome, Sylph. The spirits of the four great elements have been born. The Intellicheia were thinking of the planet after all. I was worried there for a little bit, but that wasn't too bad.
You call surviving by the skin of our teeth not too bad? Ha! Ow!
Yeah.
Anyway, we can defeat the Autophagos for sure now, right?
Not yet. There's still too many unknown variables. Hypothesize, test, evaluate, then prove. We have to follow the proper steps to ensure success. I'm not even sure how effective the four elements will be in converting air to mana yet. Wait, could the mana from the loss of materialized air created by the spirits be maintaining the balance? If so, then I shouldn't be measuring the actual value, but... No, that's not right. I mean...
Okay, she's gone.
Yep,
There
I'd
she
say
goes.
there's nothing to worry about.
It's actually really nice that we get someone brilliant that's working on this idea. Alright, head this way, I believe. And we're back. Alright. And it seems like we have another one. Gusios' sacrifice.
Was Gusios in Caer Bakram in order to feed on the air?
Yes. That's how the hunting blades managed to trap him in their reverse barrier.
So is that what you and Baul were doing there, Judy? Did you go to save Gusios?
Not originally. We went there to destroy the Hermes Blastia, creating the reverse barrier. Besides, in the end I was unable to save Gusios. He wasn't allowed to decide whether he was for or against becoming a spirit.
It's not your fault. There was nothing else you could have done.
We won't let his sacrifice be for nothing. We'll use the spirits well and defeat the Autophagos.
Right. Yes. Baul says that aside from spirit conversion, he will do everything in his power to aid us.
I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah, I believe Bo pretty much stays the same anyway. I don't think he ever... Well, maybe like at the end or whatever, but yeah, for the most part, Bo stays Bo. Alright, let's see. So there are a couple of places that we can check out. Yuri said something about Emid Hill, so we could probably take a look over here. Let's see what's going on. So, I will get a quick save in just in case. And since I do have the items, let's use a 10. And we can take a look at Emid Hill. I'd imagine it's probably the same. I don't think it matters which side. Which side we go in? Oh, okay, so we do have a little cutscene. You did this one too, didn't you, Judy? Yep, that's right. Hey, Judith. The reason you were destroying the Hermes Blastia was because they were a danger to the planet, right? That's right. So, in other words, you did it to save the world from harm? I don't mind if you think of it that way. Something about that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why not just take down the Hermes guy who was making the Blastia? Either that or tell a mage about it or something. I was putting my life on the line to put a stop to rogue Blastia that were causing strange effects on the world's air. No one would believe a crazy story like that. If you had only told me. You think you could have done something about all the Hermes Blastia in the world when you don't even know how many there are? I'm sure that you may have been able to stop one or two of them with enough trying. But you'd surely die before you had managed to take care of all of them. Since you were with Baul, there was something you could do about the Blastia going out of control. Is that what you mean, Judy? I don't have any way of making adjustments to the Blastia, so destroying it was the only way I could make sure it wouldn't be a problem. But you think we might be able to go by Aspia the next time we get some free time? Why bring that up all of a sudden? It's about the Hermes Blastia. It's something I'd like to investigate a bit. But you see... Yeah, you'd like to go back home, wouldn't you, Rita? Not particularly. Alright, let's stop by there when we have some time. Yeah, so I guess this probably starts like one of the side stories. Alright, Silent Will.
Undine, Ifrit, Gnome, and Sylph. With these 4 spirits, we can change the world.
All that's left is figuring out how to use this thing to put an end to the disaster.
The spirits didn't figure into my calculations, but their effect should be quite potent. Just leave it to me.
Then we've completed one of the goals of our voyage.
Right, but the biggest one is still in front of us, though.
Still, the situation shouldn't turn against us, I think. What is it, Patty?
I'm famished. I can't fight in this condition.
Why don't you have a skewer like you always do?
Now there's a fine idea. I think I'll do just that. I have to draw a line at some point.
Sure, Patty, that's the reason. Alright, let's head over to Aspio and see what's going on. Yeah, you gotta also remember during this entire time, Patty has been putting on a really brave face ever since we found that gravesite, and we will be making a return to that too. And I believe it's going to be sooner than later. Unfortunately, but it does need to happen. And here we are, Aspio. Do you mind if I step away for a bit? I'd like to talk to the mages here about spirit conversion. Sure, go ahead. All their Blastia research might be useless pretty soon anyway. Alright, I'll try not to be too long. Yeah, I think we get to do this to a couple of other towns too. Alright, so Rita's off doing her own thing. We'd probably take a look around and see if you could find anything new. Probably not, but wouldn't hurt to look anyway. I believe there is a shop around here somewhere, right? Lounge. No, that's for sleeping. Here we go, Fortune Market. Alright, what can we make? Don't need that. Already have the quartet. Wait, tiny dragon? Oh, we can make a tiny bowl. What do we need for that? Scaly dragon skins. I thought I could have that on everybody else. I guess only... Yeah, I guess only Judy could have that one on. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, so that's what we picked up. Drastically increases item drop rate. Oh, okay. Yeah, so some of these items are actually pretty handy. Good for farming. Ugh. Alright. Let's see. What can we do here? Strike 2, magic 2, reflect. That would be pretty good to get. Cat's guard. I'm also looking at the items that we need to make these. Can't make that one because I don't have the Great Crab Shield. Well, I guess for now I could get the Spike Shield. That'd be good because I could get Magic 2. And that's pretty much it for now. I can't make any of those. All set with these because Yuri's last one was Tyrant Fist. Very off topic. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, congrats. Congrats on the 100% Fontaine. Yeah, it's alright if we talk about other camp. Hey, congratulations on getting Tone Deaf Bard. Now you can put him in rehab. Actually, on the topic of Venti, as we're just doing some side stuff here, I really wish they would do something with his story because it's like everything that's with him is like alcohol related. It's like, come on, do something else, please. I get it that we have other characters that do the same thing. We have Sit Lolly as well. We need to get some of these characters like AA or something. Honestly. I don't have enough stuff for this one. Same thing with king size bag. Also that one nun. Yeah, which one is it? Well, Rosaria is not too bad with the alcohol. Yeah, what I meant with Venti, it's like, it's the only thing that we ever see him doing is drinking. It's not as bad with Sitlali, but it's enough to notice it. I honestly just wish they would do something else. Okay, so we could get this one from Patty. Can't get Eternal Rings. I need a Nava Metal. It's one of those rare drops. That's alright. Alright, weapons. Let's see. Yeah, got a few of those. Yeah, that's why I don't really mind it with Sitlali, because she's more of a social drinker, I guess. With Venti, yeah, you're spot on with Venti. It's to hide his depression. And I kind of wish there was like, it would be cool if they had a quest that would actually help them with it. Maybe that's what they could do for Fenty's story quest part 2, because we are still waiting for that one. I think I could do the +1 beta one here. That'd be a pretty good one. Yeah, and how they do it with Sit Lolly isn't too bad, because she is with people. But yeah, that would be nice, but I kind of wish they would do it beforehand. Extra combo. Vorpal Sword, Flamberg, already have. I think I'll probably do it for the swords. Pretty much good on Bahamut's tier for Carol. Pretty decent. Running low on items for that one, though. Let's see. Need some items for that one. Yeah, I think if I need to... Yeah, I probably got to farm for some of these. I won't do that now. I could probably save that for another time. I can get Anubis. Get at least something for Rita. Raven, I'm sure you probably need some of these. Well, you already got long range and heavy energy, so I could actually make this one. And, oh, this combo plus. Let's see, Life Healer or Spirit Healer? Increases TP recovered after battle. I think I'm going to go with that one, because the health isn't too bad. It's that TP usage that some of these characters really... They need to rein that in. Let's see. I got that strength 3, but since I don't have any bear claws. Oh, lucky plus. That'd be a pretty good one to get. Alright, and Patty. Yeah, we can get that one. So it has strength 2, magic 2, elemental. Oh, okay. Fungus Powder MX. Yeah, I guess that'll do for now. Alright, buy some of these because my characters like to go overboard when it comes to items. Bunch of junk here. Alright, that will do it. Alright, so let's see. What's Rita up to? I think she's probably just either at her house or at the plaza here. Ah, here we go. That makes it easier. So that's about the long and short of it. Wow, things have gotten pretty bad. Spirits, huh? So you saying you want to take our Blastia research away from us? People can't live without Blastia. I don't like this idea one bit. Y'all sure talk big for a bunch of amateurs with underfunded research that no one cares about. Oh? What did you say? You want to rumble? I didn't come here to listen to you have your petty arguments. Can you just put your emotions on hold for a few minutes? Anyway, it's as I told you. We mages will soon be unable to simply continue with our studies of Blastia. I just thought it would be best if I let you know. We can't accept what you told us. Even if you're the best brain in Ospio, you're still a child. Adults are reluctant to pay heed to the words of one so young as you. Surely that's all it is. That's really not the issue here. Adults have their own way of discussing things. You just leave everything to us. Right. We'll do something about that stubborn bunch. Sorry about that. Come on, let's go. Is it really okay to leave them so soon? I mean... it's fine. Let's go. Yeah, so Rita tried her best. But it is understandable on that part. It's like you got someone that's just walking up and telling them, it's like, yeah, all your research, all your life's research is pretty much going to amount to nothing. So. Should be it for that. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in Halor we need to do. Did the Amid Hill? Is this one Kapua Nor? Or is this the other one? Kapua Nor.
This has become quite a place, hasn't it?
Has everyone evacuated crossing the blade drifts?
I think they escaped to Tolbekia, around Torum.
Maybe the ships are back in service now.
Anyone would think of running away under a sky like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go shopping.
Can I join you?
Yes. You all wait up at the inn.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll just do our own thing. Let's see. Well, found the Wonder Chef. Has he been there the whole time? Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Alright, what are we making? Sorbet. Okay. I'll give you this so you can practice. Gotta go till we meet again. wields the pen like a sword. Alright, this may be a controversial opinion, but I'm personally not a big fan of sorbet. I could take it or leave it. I don't really care. Alright, sorbet. Finally, we have an item that can actually help us restore TP. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm all set when it comes to sorbet. I don't see Rita still anywhere. Well, I guess we'll just go into the inn. I don't think I... Oh, it's locked. Alright, I guess I just
Traveling
talked to
under a sky like this? We're short of customers now, so you are really welcome.
Okay, when does this guy ever talk? Yeah, I'll rest.
Looks like the Teagles got away too.
Even with the road through Emmett Hill open, I'm still worried.
I love port towns. They always have stuff, even in times like this.
What did you buy?
Looks like things just might work.
What did you buy?
That's what I said.
One of each formula crest and container parts.
What are you trying to do?
I'm making a device that will converge the spirit's powers.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I remember this.
Kind of makeshift Dane Nomos.
Dane Nomos. I wonder what Duke is doing now.
I don't know, but he seems totally obsessed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Patty, what is it?
Huh? I'm famished.
Want me to make you something?
I do appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I'd blow up like a pufferfish if I ate now. Sleeping is the best way to distract oneself from an empty tummy, so good night.
Professional deflection there, Patty.
They say kids need sleep to grow up, but I doubt Patty's growing up anytime soon.
Rita's gonna need a bit more time, too. We should catch some shut-eye while we can.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, I was starting to see issues with Patty. She's not doing too good. Yeah, clearly. And she just leaves.
Yuri, please wake up.
And I think we're at the perfect place, too. And I think this is where it kicks off.
I'm up. Was that Patty just now?
I'm worried about her, running off by herself in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but it kind of seemed like there was something weighing on her.
Maybe she was thinking about Ifried.
Judith, I didn't realize you were awake.
Now that you bring it up, she hasn't said a peep about Ifried lately.
Rita, you're up too?
And so's this old man.
I'm going to check on her. I'll be right back.
I'll come with you. It's too dangerous to go wandering around alone.
It's still pretty risky, just the two of you, Judith, darling. Allow me. I'll escort you.
Oh, Raven, you're so nice.
I'm going too.
Well, I guess if everyone's going...
What's the matter?
Oh, wake up, Carol.
Hey, Sleepyhead, we're going out for a bit. You sit tight and hold the fort.
Huh? Where are you going? Don't just leave me here.
I guess even the twerp wants to tag along.
Alright, then we'll all go and take a quick peek.
Yeah. Yeah, so I remember what Rita wanted to work on. Rita essentially wanted to make her own version of Day and Elmos. Pretty much as another way of the, what was he? He was easing the process of spirit conversion. Just run past these dudes. But we have something a little bit more pressing to take care of.
That's...
Come on.
Patty, please wait. What are you all doing here?
We could ask you the same question. Why the solo trip out here,
We've gathered the spirits and are about to embark on a life-or-death mission. I just wanted to settle my own affairs before that.
Are you talking about Ifrid?
This is my problem and mine alone. No one else should have to bear the burden.
Oh, here we go.
You say that, but there's really no reason you should go alone. Hey, that's the Atherum.
What is it doing here?
Did you call it here, Patty?
I thought I saw you holding up the Maristella.
So the Maristella is a device that summons that ship.
It's reaching out for its other half.
Meaning its other half is on that ship?
But the Maristella is... Huh?
Does this have anything to do with that problem you mentioned?
Then let's go.
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
You're going to come with me?
You know there's no way we'd let you go by yourself.
My thanks, but I will be the one to settle what needs settling.
You got it.
The boat's over there. Time to embark.
Hey, does that mean that Ifrid is on that ship?
We'll find out.
Who knows? Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Well, back to the Atherum. I think the enemies are the same. I'm not sure.
Oh, we're all over the place.
This is awesome!
Yeah, they are pretty easy.
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Oh, let me set that up. Pretty much is... Ah, so we mastered Curry, so let's do Estelle next. It doesn't really matter who you have for this. There we go, so I got Sorbet set up. Alright, oh, cutscene.
So you were looking for that treasure that Ifrid had hidden, right, Patty? So you could meet him and get your memories back. And then you ended up finding the Maristella, right?
Well, yes and no. The treasure Ifrid was searching for was the Maristella.
What? So you were both after the exact same thing? Then will you be able to find him now?
If I use the Maristella, I'll find him without a doubt.
Then that means Ifrid must be on this ship.
Maybe.
Well, you see...
I think she remembered.
What the heck?
Up there.
That's where I gotta go.
We've defeated that monster here before, haven't we?
Did we?
Patty! Is that Ifrid?
That? It can't be, but...
Whoever it is, we gotta go.
Yes. I believe there was a ladder in the captain's quarters.